Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to share with you how to make a really quick and easy afternoon tea time snack. These are fritters made with chilies and courgettes, Bangladeshi style fritters called Boras or Telebhaja. So I'm going to show you how quick and easy these are to make, perfect for afternoon tea and with doodh cha, which I'm going to link for you below. So let's get started. We'll need 6 large green peppers or chili peppers. You can get these from Turkish or Middle Eastern grocery stores as well as Asian grocery stores. They're quite mild in flavour. These are homegrown, and I've got 8 slices of courgette. This is taken from a large courgette, so the slices are fairly big. As you can see, they kind of fit into my palm. So I would say use a small courgette or half of a large one or a third of a large one is what I've used, just to get yourself about 8 to 10 slices. And in these ramekins I've got 1 cup of plain flour and half a cup of rice flour. And for the spices we'll need 1 teaspoon, a level teaspoon of ground cumin, a third of a teaspoon of turmeric and half a teaspoon of chili powder. I've also got 1 teaspoon of salt. First we're going to make the batter. So in the bowl I've placed the rice flour and the flour. I've got the spices there, and now I'm going to add some water. So I've got 400 milliliters of water in this jug, and what we need to do is make a fairly runny batter, kind of like crepe batter. So the water amount may vary according to your flours. So I'm going to eyeball it and add about 250 to begin with. So just added 250 milliliters of water, and now we're going to give it a mix. As you can see, the batter is quite thick, so I'm going to add a little bit more water. So another 50 milliliters. Give it a proper whisk. It will thicken up slightly because we've got rice flour in this, which will become softened and absorb some of the water. So now let's add the spices and the salt. Give everything a mix. Okay, so that's done. Now let's leave this aside to rest for 10 minutes. So while our batter is resting, we'll prep all the veggies. We've got the slices of courgettes already prepped. So I had a very large courgette, so I've got 8 slices here. So they're done, so leave that aside. And now we're going to prep these chili peppers. So for the chili peppers, just take off the tops. And now what we need to do is slice them lengthways. So you have pieces like this. So just remove the membrane from inside the chilies. Don't worry if there's a few seeds left, that's all fine. So there you can see I've prepped all the chilies. They've been sliced lengthways and then the top part has been removed. So it's been about 10 minutes, so I'm going to give the batter a quick mix just to make sure everything's smooth. The veggies are ready. So I've got a pan here over medium heat. the oil is heating up. There's about 1.5 inches of oil in depth in this pan. Before you get started, also make sure to have a dish lined with kitchen paper and a slotted spoon to remove the fritters. The oil has been heating for about 1.5 minutes, so it's ready. Now we're just going to lightly coat our chilies in the batter and add them to the pan. This batter is very light, almost tempura-like. We're going to fry them for about 1.5 minutes on each side over medium heat until they're done. So they just need to be kind of lightly golden brown. Helpful to also have a fork ready. So it's been about 1 minute, so I'm just going to turn them over. Now we're going to turn the fritters over again. It's been about 1.5 minutes on this side. So look how nicely they're coming along. So all I'm going to do now is cook the other side for around 30 seconds and then remove the fritters. So in total they would have had 3 minutes of frying. Make sure to drain the fritters quite well. So I've turned the heat down to low and I'm just going to remove these stray bits of batter so the next batch won't burn. So look at this first batch, all nice and golden. Now we're going to fry the second batch. So I've turned the heat up again to medium or medium high and we're going to do the next batch. Adding the courgette pieces here. So make sure to dip each slice properly in the batter, like this. So again, we're going to cook these for about 3 minutes, 1.5 minutes on each side until lightly golden. So I turned these over after 1.5 minutes and this side still looks very pale. So after cooking the second side for 1.5 minutes, I'm just going to do another 30 seconds on this side. So the courgette fritters are now done. This side you can see how nice and golden they are, so I'm just doing the underside a little bit more and I'm just going to remove them in a few seconds. Again, lower the heat and fish out these little stray bits of batter. And I've got one more batch left and then we're done. I've got a little batter left, so you can either chop up some more vegetables and fry them, or you can place this in the refrigerator and it will stay quite fresh for a couple of days. So these are the finished fritters, or Telebhaja or Boras, whatever you call them. They're absolutely delicious, really nice and crispy and soft on the inside. You can use any kind of seasonal vegetables for these, and now let's give them a try. So let's give one a try. I'm going to try a chili, which is my favorite. Crispy on the outside, soft on the inside, very lightly spiced. So delicious. Now I'm going to have some with a cup of tea. So guys, I hope you liked this video, and if you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up, comment, subscribe and share, and I'll see you next time.